we're good. Yay. Things are thinging. The Twitch is twitching. The YouTube is tubing it. Yeah. Our phone magic's phone magic. Let me move this down here now so no one's ears are exploding. Yeah. Bam. And then, why is that down there? Get up here! Bam. And then bam. And then bam. Okay, great. Yay. Alright, I'm going to close that now. My head is absolutely killing me. February has been a month of all time. My head is killing me and I'm hungry. I'm so hungry, I'm eating on stream, and that's never a good sign. I hate doing that. I'll live. You know, at least it came out good. I made fried rice. At least it came out good. You know, could be worse. This is very good rice though. Damn, I did good. I was supposed to cook dinner today. I might have to wait till tomorrow. Head explosions aren't fun. Don't get head explosions. God, I hate it. Every time I chew or drink something, I see the fucking audio mixer thing pinging, and it bothers me so much. I hate eating on stream, but I'm hungry. I hate it, but I hate being hungry more, so we're eating. But you know what? We at least have some good news. Today's the day where the music does not die, because we're doing some card game stuff today. I finally made a Mega Dragonite deck. So, yeah, we'll get to that. Do I start with Master Duel? I usually start with Master Duel. Not any particular reason. Hey, you know what? Let's switch it up this time. Let's start with TCG Live. Since I actually made something new for TCG Live. Let me go over here. Hi, Rick Andy! And let me change that. Yeah. There we go. Yay, more bulk! still believe in the 3 months. Am I like not I'm not properly in the middle of the hexagon. What is this? Oh god, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. I don't like that. That is not a good sign. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? We'll pay it no mind. Anyway, your earphones broke. Damn. Where's the button? I'm silly. If you need suggestions, me personally, I've been using Skull Candy earphones practically my entire life. I don't know how easy those are to get in the UK, but if you want like a easily accessible and like still good quality wired and wireless earphones, I highly suggest Skull Candy. Those are the ones I use. You can switch them between wired or wireless at your will, so it's pretty good. We can have a game. You bet! Mind you, that's assuming you want like a more budget thing for regular stuff. Send you a link. You got it. Where you at? Yeah. I like Skull Candy a lot. Now, mind you, that's assuming you want something like more budget. Obviously, if you want like higher quality stuff, then go for like Sony and Sennheiser and whatnot and Bose. But you know, if you want like good budget options that are still like really, like the pair I'm wearing right now, I've had for 4 years, and I bought some for my family because they're that good. The pair I had before that weren't even wireless. They were just wired. Those wired pairs lasted like 6 years. You had Steel Series. Yeah, Steel Series is pretty good. Yeah, I like headphones that you could switch between wired and wireless because it's really convenient, honestly. Because like if the wire breaks, you can just go wireless. Or if you just like prefer having the wired, then you know, yeah. Oh, it's like the modularity. I should play VVV on stream, but I actually don't have it on PC. I have it on my 3DS. That was how I played this game the first time, was the 3DS version. Send the challenge. Boop. There we go. Alright. It's an Eevee! Found Fire Red for 75. Jesus Christ. I swear, Pokemon games, like Nintendo games in general, are cursed for never going down in price. Using Larry Dunsparce. I saw the deck list, but time to see it in person. I'm absolutely a learn by experience person. I should play Klonoa. I'm not the biggest fan of my hand right now either. We get a free bench buddy, but I don't think we need him. Matter of fact, yeah, hold on, we're gonna retreat here. We don't mind discarding electric energy too much because of the electrics we're going to be using. Would have preferred something else instead of that, but we'll live. we will live. Alright. Yeah, really quick, the whole point of this deck is doing first-class deliveries, Rich. Yeah, whole point of the Mega Dragonite deck is, of course, Mega Dragonite. Mega Dragonite has a big butt and does a lot of damage with its attack, but discards 2 energy, so the main goal here is to have supporter Pokemon that can feed it energy. And we use Electric for that, but Electric can only attach to benched Pokemon. But thankfully, Mega Dragonite has an ability to once per turn switch out anything, which is very convenient. So we're going to use that in combination with Air Balloon for the most convenient way to reattach the energies to the Dragonite. Or Power Glass is really good if you don't have that and you already have the Dragonite up and ready. You can use the Power Glass instead. Power Glass lets you reattach 1 energy after you use it, as long as that Pokemon's in the active spot, which is pretty handy. Let me read what this thing does now. This Pokemon's on your bench. You can attach an energy from your hand to an active Larry's Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna hit the dozing draw, take a nap, then draw 2. We're still asleep. Let's see. Alright, we got Air Balloon, which is not what I like. We're gonna use this again, hope for Arwen. Arwen's really, yeah, there we go. Arwen is pretty handy being able to grab various things. So we're going to grab Secret Box. What do we want? Honestly, probably Ultra Ball, but we can't grab the Ultra Ball because we got the box, so we'll grab the Air Balloon. There we go. We're going to activate the Secret Box. No joke, I don't think we're going to be needing the Rayquaza for this, and I don't really care for the Ionos right now. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world if I get rid of those. Alrighty, we want massive card draw. We need energy, but I think it's more important we get the Ultra Ball. We'll grab that, and we already have the other tools we want, so here we go. Let's slap down the Battle Cage. Let's attach a Power Glass to you and an Air Balloon to you. We'll see how this pans out. We're gonna Ultra Ball, and we'll... Do I want to discard those other ones? I think I will. I think I'll live. Can't complain for free bulk. I hope it's cards I don't have. It is important that we get Dragonair. But sadly, we are a bit lacking on energy, so we're going to have to use the Lily next turn. You cannot use Dragonair's ability. It's basically the same thing as Recon... Oh, that's not the same thing as Recon. No, what's it like? It's like the Cynthia... The Cynthia Gabite, where you can search for a evolution, but you need an energy to do it, which is kind of annoying, but you'll live. Alright, Larry's Dunsparce is out here. Double damage to fighting. 270, and we got a coin flip. For each energy attached. That's really dangerous. Slapping it on the Kamala. Can sleeping Pokemon not switch out? Yeah, honestly, my biggest problem with the Mega Dragonite deck is, like, if you get, like, a good setup, it is, like, it's monumental, but there's so much you need for this deck to, like, get to that point. Like, you need the item cards attached to your dragons, you need the Electrics and the Electrosses. I've been looking at a couple of deck lists, and there's, like, some things I've tried out, some things I haven't. Like, a lot of people liked Hero's Cape. I really didn't like Hero's Cape. I much prefer the consistency boost from Secret Box. All this, and still no energy. That is actually crazy. Yay, Cobalt Care. Alright, hands! He's awake! Arwen. We're going to slap you on board. We have the tools on board. We don't need the Arwens anymore, I think. So we're going to actually toss these in order to get the electric. So we're going to slap the electric here. We're going to use its ability so we can give our Dragonair an energy so that we can grab another evolution. Because we're still a bit behind here. Yeah, we're going to grab another Dragonair. Do a 300. We're going to attach to you. Yeah, I still need, like, more energy is the problem here. We're going to... Do I want to... Yeah, I think I will just Lily. I don't think... I need to grab a supporter here. There we go. Okay, we got a water out of that, which is nice. We're going to attach right here. We're going to put the water on. Do we want a rod? We don't have any energy in there, so no. I think we will get a draw here. Get another Lily out of that. We have another electric in hand, so it's not the end of the world. Let's go. Alright, we're almost there. Jeez, I just realized that little bastard takes 2 to withdraw. It's got the ignition energy, so we have 5 energy attached right now. We're gonna boss his orders. He's gonna try and snipe the Dragonite. That's 80 per heads. Currently, he's working on 5 energy. You need all 5 heads for this to kill. Oh, so much for that. It'll hurt, but we'll live. That is definitely a lot of potential damage, though. That is a scary attack. Alright, we are alive. We're going to attach here. We don't need a Mega Electric right now. Not gonna lie, I don't think we need to do much. I think we'll be fine. Let's just swing. We can Electric next turn. Always discard the Electrics. You can reattach the Electrics using Electrics, so it's important to always discard the Electrics. You want to keep the Waters. Alright, there we go. Alright, we get another electric energy out of that. What does... Kamala is just any energy from hand, right? Yeah, energy is from hand. They would need 3 heads next turn for the KO here. That might make it work. Doot, 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 doot. Oh god, I need to shave. I can feel the hairs on my face and I hate it. Ugh. Alright, 3 heads. Currently sitting on 5 energy. 3 heads, 5 energy is... let's see how this pans out. 1. Wow, okay. Coin flips are scary! Alrighty, we get an Ultra Ball out of that. That's good. I don't want to navigate this. We're almost certainly gonna... We need 2 heads. They need 2 heads for me, for the KO here. Here's what we'll do. We will retreat because we have Air Balloon. That's what it's there for. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna Electric to attach the energy. Is it fun not working? It's more scary than anything. We'll attach that energy, we use Sky Transport in order to go back into the active spot. And then we swing. Ah, I see you have the Meganium. That's why you're using grass energies. That makes a lot of sense. Meganium doubles grass energy count, so getting more coin flips from that is a good idea. That's neat. Once during your first turn, search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon with 100 HP, reveal them, put them in your hand, shuffle your deck. Alright, we're gonna discard those. I need to turn off my heater. Alright, there they have their Force of Vitality. Their deck doesn't do chip damage, so that's the main reason I have Battle Cage up, because yeah, if you're going up against Dragapult or anything like that, it is just an absolute massacre. Are any of these guys, none of these guys are 2 prizes. How do we want to navigate this? We're going to retreat. We're going to put Dynamo up front. We don't really need any more draw, so we're not going to. We're going to Dynamotor. Bam. We have Sky Transport, so we don't need to worry about not having the energy. Or not having the switch capability. So there we go, there we go. We're going to... Actually, no, let's not Super Rod just yet. I don't think we want a Lily either. Did 540 damage. Well, yeah, like the... listen, Let's Go gambling decks are usually not scary in most card games. Pokemon is the exception. Pokemon is absolutely the exception. Yeah. Listen, at least his whole body is attached. Now, wait, hold on. I need to... Too far gone. Yeah, hold on. I need to show this on stream, because I posted this in Invert Candy's Discord. I haven't shown this on stream. Fucking... Dude, I always... Every time I play this game, I'm always like, I hope nothing explodes. Nothing exploding would be great. But sometimes things explode, and they explode really bad. Because when I was testing this deck, this happened. First round. The first round I had testing this deck, I fought a fucking ghost man. I'm impressed. Like, this game is interesting. Okay, so there's like one glitch that almost always happens to me. It's the one where when you can select multiple cards for something, it'll only let you select one. Or it won't let you select like something else that's a valid target. That happens a lot for me. But every other time something happens with this game, it's different. I will never forget the first time I played this game with my little brother, and it was during Regieleki, and he had Regieleki VMAX, and then he summoned it, and then it just like, it like, Regieleki jump scared like Five Nights at Freddy's. It literally just kept expanding and like eclipsed the entire size of the board. Like the picture of the Regieleki on the card just literally flooded the screen. Like, I'm impressed. This game is different. It almost never glitches the same time every way. I'm going first. I don't really love having Dratini be the one up first, but like, generally speaking, you would prefer the Dynamos because the Dynamos have no retreat cost. Alrighty, we have Buddy Buddy Poffins, we have Arwen in hand, that's pretty good. We're gonna Poffin, we're going to... I think I just want both Tatsus on board. Or not the Tatsus. Do I want the Tatsu and the... Yeah, let's do that. It's the more balanced option here. Once again, we can retreat. No problem, because our whole point with this deck is that we're trying to get electrics in the grave, so we don't mind if they're there. Alright, we get a boss's orders out of that. Nice. Honestly, like, Mega Kangaskhan, I saw some people using Mega Kangaskhan for a similar role. My problem with that is, yeah, thank you. I really liked it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of, like, this dark and striking color. These sleeves are really nice. I want to buy in real life. Yeah, I don't know why. I've totally never seen these before. But yeah, my problem if using a Mega Kangaskhan is that, like, it sets you so far back if Mega Kangaskhan gets KO'd. Like, that's a big setback for your momentum, and I don't think just 2 random draws is worth it. I think having the Tatsugiri instead for specific draws is a bit better. Like, yeah, you're only getting supporters, but there's worse. Like, I don't... It's supporters and, like, less momentum if something goes wrong for your opponent, so I think I'd prefer that. Alright, we got a Power Glass out of that. That's nice. We still need more. We need... We'll attach the Power Glass for now. Let's... Ultra Ball. We're going to pitch Iono and the other Ultra Ball. Here's what we'll do. We'll grab Electric. Kamala's free attachment for Dunsparces. Yeah, I'm starting to understand how this works. You have the Kamala in the back row for setting up your Dunsparces to accelerate their energy. I'm gonna Arwen here. I just need energy, so we're just gonna grab an Earthen Vessel, and we'll have a balloon for later, just in case. I don't think I want the boss's orders necessarily. I think I'm fine discarding it. And we will attach the water. Let's track customers and hope we get a Lily. We did not get a Lily, but we do get a Arwen out of that, so... I keep calling him Arwen. His name is Arven, but I don't know. My brain is just like Arwen. 4 Ignition and Meganium close to 1,000. Yeah, like, yeah, when you hit the Meganium, that's when this turns dangerous, because, yeah, just being able to duplicate all your energy and just immediately double everything you're doing just makes that substantially scarier. Do you have, I don't know. I guess the air balloons are easier, but have you considered using the Latias instead for switching? Do 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 do. Latias's reliability. Yeah, because, like, in my mind, I think, like, wouldn't that be just a little bit better? Like, it's 2 on loss, but, like, I don't know. I feel like it would be, like, I'd rather have the extra body than the air balloon reliability, especially for the Kamala basics when they're up in front. We're gonna put Electros up front here, because we definitely don't want the, Dratini to explode, because, yeah, if we can't set up, that will be a problem, and that is going to help with that problem a lot. So now that we have that, we will use Evolutionary Guidance. What do we want, honestly? Probably another Dragonair. Here's what I'll do. We're gonna use the Arven in hand. I don't want the box just yet, so we'll grab Buddy Poffins and Air Balloon. Alrighty, we are ready, but we're also vulnerable. Will I collect every Dragonite card? That'd be fun to do. And we're gonna wait there, yeah. I hate to put up Electric to the, Lamb to the Slaughter here, but we're gonna have to. It's the safest option. Oh, you know what? Since the other day, since we did the, like, doing all my favorite Pokemon on that grid, that'd be a fun idea, just putting all my favorite Pokemon from there. And just, like, getting my favorite cards of them. Fly. I want to fly. Yes, oh... Yeah, I'm not gonna go that crazy, thankfully. We're gonna detach these. Oh, that means you get to see how Power Glass works. So yeah, now that Mega Dragonite up here is in the up front, when you use an attack that discards energy. Oh, we got the other water, thank God. I only have 2 water energy in this deck. That is very important to be able to get those again. So yeah, we get the reattach one, which is nice for a momentum. If I'm being honest, I think the air balloon... I think having the air balloons and more electrics is better than using Power Glass. So I might change that later, to be quite honest. Because the electrics can reattach both discarded energies, while the balloon only, or the glass only reattaches one. So you'd still be like just a smidge behind. Which is, you know, going to be important in those longer runs. So yeah, I think honestly taking out the Power Glass and putting in more air balloons to facilitate the switching is probably just a better idea. Alright, we get another Power Glass out of that. Let's... We probably don't need it. Butterfly. You know what we can do? We can attach the air balloon to you. We can use Sky Transport to switch. Well, it doesn't actually matter, because yeah, Dynamo also has no retreat cost, which is very handy. So we can just do this. And because we use the inability to switch, we don't lose any momentum. And we still have our switch. We get to reattach that energy. We get to attach a water energy to Dragon the Air here. We're going to use it again. We're going to grab another electric, so now we won't be behind on electric energy anymore. We're going to retreat now, so we don't accidentally, do I use Mega Electros? Yes, there's one in here just in case. I haven't had to use it yet, but yes, it's in here. Alrighty, we're going to Earthen Vessel. We're going to discard the Power Glass. Actually, no, let's keep the Power Glass. Let's discard the Rayquaza. The Rayquaza is also in there as an emergency. Here we go. And we swing. Alright. Always detach the electrics. Always, always, always detach the electrics. I'm only running, like... Imagine Pit Bomb to 70 each. I would be sad. Alright. Game! That was like... I hate this game. See, this is why I like having the electrics, you know? There's no mistakes with the electrics. Butterfly. Felt like a butterfly. Also, another good thing about having the electrics is that you don't need to rely on things like energy retrievals. Which is nice, because again, you just mill them and things happen, which is pretty good. It's gonna hurt. Alrighty, we get Battle Cage out of that. It's unfortunately not gonna matter, because they can evolve the Bayleaf anyway. It's been on board long enough where that's not really gonna be a problem. We're going to use Sky Transport. We're going to swap with the one with the air balloon so that we can retreat. And we're going to activate it again. See, no mistakes, just happy little accidents. There we go. And we get a spare energy here. We're going to attach it to you. We're going to activate Guidance one more time. What do we have? We could grab the big guy, so we're probably going to do that. But yeah, I do have a Mega Electros here, just one. I haven't had to use it yet, but it's there. There we go. We're not going to evolve yet. I would prefer doing this YouTube channel as a happy little accident. Yeah, I was literally what happened was I was just like, hey, it's my birthday. and I really want to like get used to streaming, because like I couldn't do anything else. So I was just like, you know what? From now on, I'm gonna stream every other day. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thank you. All right, that's how it works. So yeah, that's what I did. They're gonna Ultra Ball. There's Meg, so all the grass energy is doubled now. Oh, also, you know what? You know what this deck, you know what this poor Mega Dragonite deck is allergic to? Itchy Pollen. Itchy Pollen absolutely slaughters this deck. It is so important to be able to use all of your items. It is not a joke when you can't get them. It is awful when you can't get them. Itchy Pollen is a death sentence. I was talking about that with Rare Candy the other day. We were playing Master Duel. And yeah, dude, I think Itchy Pollen is worse than like any of the stun that's present in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of how much you rely on the things in order to get to where you get to, right? It is like pivotal to be able to get to these things in Pokemon, or you just like actually can't play, which is funny. Rematch, you got it. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little edit. I'm actually gonna try it out. I'm gonna take out the... We're gonna take out the power glasses, and we're just gonna have air balloons. I want to see if that will be better. I think that's honestly the play here. Alright. You almost always want to go first with this deck because accelerating your evolution is important. That's not great! That's not great at all. This is a problem. Okay, Gotta like this. Alright, there's Mew. Could be worse. We get an air balloon out of that. We like that. We like our balloons. Here's what we'll do. We'll Battle Cage. We'll Ultra Ball. We'll toss out the Counter Catcher, and I think we want to get rid of the Arwen here. I think I want the Iono for more draw. Well, looks like it won't be an issue. We have Tatsugiri out of that. We're gonna slide down Tatsugiri. We're gonna retreat. You might be wondering why I put the air balloon on the Dynamo if it has no retreat cost. Well, obviously I plan on evolving it, so he's gonna be there for just in case. So let's do that. We are not going to attach that energy. That is just for the Dragonites and nothing else. So why does the fish need air balloon? Because he needs to fly. Believe. Not Guardy, don't panic. I wasn't. 34 people on TCG Live, I know 5. Alrighty, I'm familiar with everything here except the Caterpies. This Butterfree is about to do some war crimes, probably. I don't think I need to worry about chip damage from this deck. battle cages are literally just to stop, like, other things for the most part. Alrighty, time to see the war crimes in progress. You wanna know why this is so bad? Look at this. So we're gonna Iono, because everything else in my hand is, like, not great. But now look. Yeah. Now this is a problem. I can't Ultra Ball for the things I want to Ultra Ball for. I can't Buddy pop in to start grabbing the Dragonites. I can't Night Stretcher to recycle any other energy. Like, yeah, like, Itchy Pollen is absolutely a silver bullet for this. Which is very unfortunate. So yeah, this is gonna be a big problem. I do like this Tatsugiri artwork though, it is very neat. Playing Dawn, search your deck for basic stage 1 and stage 2. Reveal them, put them in your hand, shuffle your deck. Honestly, I might want to play a couple of those. Or Hilda's, I don't know. I think, no joke, Hilda might actually just be my favorite supporter. That has gotten me out of too many jams. Let's see, what does that do? I said, what does that do? Scale Hurricane. Flip 4 coins. Do 60 damage for each heads. If at least 2 of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. Yeah, so our Pollen is itchy, but once again, we can't Buddy pop it. We got a Dragonair out of that, which is nice. I would like to R-Win, but honestly, it might, can't use any of the items I'm going to be grabbing, so Lily's is the better option here. Hopefully. Alright, we got a Dratini out of that, which is nice. We got an Electric out of that, which is also nice. Unfortunately, we have not discarded any, yeah, we have not discarded any electric energy, so we can't actually attach. The game has been very mean on energy as far as is been concerned. And if we do get an energy, it's probably going to go to Dragonair immediately so that we can start accelerating our evolution. That is very, very, very pivotal. That's what we need to do. You know, the poor Tatsugiris can only do so much. You know what's funny? You know what's something I always wonder? My model is female, but I'm male. I always wonder if, like, the people who, like, pop in because they see this, like, feminine-looking model, and then they hear my fucking voice, which, you know, isn't the manliest voice ever, but, you know, it's still a distinctly male voice. I wonder how many people are, like, disappointed and then just, like, immediately tune out when they, like, when they hear a male voice coming out of this model. I always wonder that. Oh, man. All right, we need... Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you. See, my voice is funny because as Meow lovingly put it, and he's absolutely... Yeah, I like your voice. Your voice is great. As Meow lovingly put it, I have resting bitch voice. And I know I have resting bitch voice. I can come off as extremely condescending even if I don't intend to. Which makes it, like, extra funny, which also just raises that question. Like, I wonder what people are, like... Part of me just wonders. I'm about to shuffle right now, unfortunately, because I'm probably going to have to use the Iono next turn. Here's... Actually, no, we'll just leave him there. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Let's hope Boss's Orders isn't in hand. This is going to be a nightmare if it is. Yay, Treno! Bum, 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 bum. No, it's always extra funny. Every time I, like, re-watch some older streams to, like, double-check voice quality. Dude, listening to your voice in a recording is so funny. It is such a bizarrely, like... It messes with your brain to hear how you sound, like, to other people. Oh God. Hell no, his game exploded. Bum, 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 bum. No, game, why'd you explode? Don't do that. Exploding is bad. Yeah, we need energy. That's weird. This game exploded, but, like, it didn't, like, end his turn. Just kind of just, like, let me go. Oh, Lord, that's a problem. That's our only Mega Dragonite in there. Yep, he exploded, all right. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. His whole board just, like, vanished. He sent me a picture. His entire board just, like, actually vanished to the fucking ether. Like someone hit it with Dark Hole or something. What are our dailies actually? Yeah, I didn't actually look. Do 200 damage, use 2 abilities, attach grass energy. Restarting, you got it. Can you do those during friendlies? Hold on, let's switch to the game real quick. Probably not. That would be silly if you could do dailies in your thing. Oh yeah, we gotta go over to try it out. We get to edit. We get to we are in fact trying that out. So here's the other guys we want to try out sometime later. Neat. Oh God, I hate that I'm off center on the profile hexagon. Like, either move the hexagon or move me. Why am I over here? One, yup. Bing. Man. See, I love fried rice, but if there's one thing I love especially about homemade fried rice, it's that I don't want to finish this, but that's why we have a bunch of Tupperware everywhere. I will probably eat this later in the afternoon. Alrighty, not great. We just have Chico. They're still using that Butterfree deck. Alrighty, you know what? This could be worse, because we do have, in fact, the whole line here. This could absolutely be worse. Who can touch grass first? My grass is greener than yours. Oh boy. Alright, we got the air balloon, we got the energy. The pollen is ready to be itchy. Now that's bad. Good news! I, in fact, am the one who is able to touch grass first. Now, naturally, I would prefer the other Meganium, but unfortunately, because of the funny pollen, we cannot. But we are strong enough to eliminate this baby. Assassinate that baby. Destroy the child. There we go. Now, I gotta be careful because, of course, we're both playing grass decks, so he also benefits from Forest Vitality. Yeah, that grass looks greener is an absolutely absurd card. But it's also fun because it's one of the cards that like utilizes Yu-Gi-Oh's unique mechanics when it comes to deck building because you can have a deck size larger than the minimum. Like, that grass looks greener literally can't work in other card games for the most part. Honestly, it might work fine in Pokemon with how much draw power there is, but even then... Alright, let's see. 1, ow. 2, ow. That hurts! That hurts, and we're paralyzed. This is a problem. Another chapter, what you get, what you got. I forgot what it does. That grass looks greener makes you mill cards equal to the difference between your deck size and your opponent's deck size. So, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a minimum of 40 and a maximum of 60, most people end up milling just an absolutely absurd amount of cards. Because most people were just playing, just straight up, they were just playing 60 cards. Like, just the full max. And, like, that grass looks greener is so strong that it, like, completely changed deck building. Because people had to build differently because of how strong it was when it was at 3. It's either at 1 or it's banned now, which should tell you everything you need to know about how absurd that card is. I can't retreat either because I'm paralyzed. This is gonna cause problems. So, yeah, because most people play the minimum and you naturally, as the person, play the maximum, you end up milling 20 cards just immediately. It's just so much damage. Or not damage, but it's like so much setup and utility because you just mill a whole bunch of stuff that just does stuff in the grave because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And a lot of stuff. If there's any grave that loves, any card game that loves its graveyard the most, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is diabolical when it comes to its graveyard usage. So yeah, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Graveyard manipulation is absolutely intense. Boss's orders. That's not great, but that's not worse. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, we got lucky. That was almost a catastrophe. I'm gonna be real though. If I were in your shoes, I think I would have just tried to snipe the regular Meganium to get rid of my energy acceleration, rather than try and one-shot the big guy. Dude, one-prize decks are always funny because of like how much momentum you wanted to paralyze it. Yeah, I understand that, but I think it would have just been a better idea because if you destroy the regular Meganium, then I'm much further behind than if you were to paralyze the Mega. Because, yeah, if you were to paralyze the Mega, I don't have my main attacker, but I still have the backup attacker in Ogre Pawn. But more importantly, the energy acceleration from regular Meganium is gone, and that would set me back just as much. Actually, no, it would not even just as much, more. It would set me back more, because then I would need to build up to another regular Meganium before I start attacking again. We were talking the other day, like, literally, we were talking the other day about, like, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Makes you better at sequencing. That's a key example. like, understanding... God, I don't want to professor's research, but I think I might have to here. Brain is not braining. Yeah, that. It happens. But yeah, like, recognizing... Oh my god, like, see, yeah, like, the game is like, bullying me and not giving me more Bane Leafs, which is a problem. Like, yeah, like, it is a key, it is a skill to identify and understand, like, there's one, to understand, like, the strong points of your opponent's deck, and knowing where, when, and how to stop them is important. Honestly, that's one of the other reasons I don't like, Badu and that's one of the other reasons I don't like Floodgates, right? I don't mind, like, control decks in games. Like, I like Sky Striker in Yu-Gi-Oh! I like, whatchamacallit? Runic in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you can't just use their stuff blindly, right? You have to know what your opponent is doing in order to properly stop them with the cards you have. You can't just rely on just stopping them. That's why I don't like Floodgates. They're not skill testing. Right? Because when you just have a card that says no, it's not as fun. Like, it's not as fun to go against. It's not fun to use because you're not really getting anything out of using it. It's just really obnoxious. I hate those kinds of cards. I really do. We have enough energy on Meg. All the stuff in his deck is low enough HP where I don't need to increase its power anymore, so I'm going to start spreading out our energy. Which, honestly, not gonna lie, I think that's another reason, aside from, you know, MTG Arena being really bad, that's another reason why I like the Pokemon TCG. Like, I feel like Energy is a much more simplified version of, like, dealing with, I could use Mew. Yeah, for whatever reason, the game will let you use Mew when you have 3 cards in hand, even though it's supposed to only work when you have less than that. I don't know why. I noticed that, too. Alrighty, Team Trees has successfully fended off the pollinators from destroying it. Wait a minute, did those count? It didn't count. It still gave me Battle Pass experience. That's honestly pretty good that you can still get a Battle Pass experience from friendlies. That's nice. Deforestation. Yeah, he's an invasive species trying to, like, destroy the trees because it has no natural defense over what they do. Yeah. Ooh, I like that coin. Yeah, I have some like coins from over it. I still have like some of my coins. Like I have my I still have my Como coin. I still have my Lunala coin. I got the big old coin from I still have the Urshifu coins. And I got a big one over here. Yeah, the big, like, green grass EX one from the, oh god, Adam Mulligan. From, what's-his-face? From, Iron Leaves. From the Iron Leaves, starter deck, which is pretty nice. I like these coins. These coins feel very good. Ball. Alright, there goes Arwen in a dark. There's an EV. Alright, are we just on a Eevee box? Terra Orb. Yes, we are. There's Flareon. There's our fire. That will obviously cause problems for my deck, so let's see if the game will be nice. We're gonna hit the determination, because more than anything, we need more basics. We got some more basics. Yep, we got some basics, alright. Actually, no, let's get Ogerpon. Yeah. Yeah, because now we can Teal Dance. There we go. Alright, we got another bug catcher out of that. That's nice. We get one of you and one of you. There's regular Meg. I need to win today, Flareon. Do your job. You'll pry the wind out of my cold, dead hands. Or, I guess, flaming burnt hands in this instance. Oh, I love the song. Yeah, this poor guy is about to get fucking annihilated right now. Yeah, I am not going to have the acceleration to be able to fend this off. I got to be really careful with what I put up here. Alright, there goes Chico. Mew has free retreat costs, so that's one of the many reasons I like having it in this deck, so we're gonna put it up first. Let's Teal Dance first. We get a Bayleaf. Okay, idea. We're gonna attach. We're gonna evolve. We're gonna hope this doesn't pan out too badly. We're gonna attach one more time. We're going to hit the determination and see if we get other guys. It's always the Bayleafs missing. I swear the Bayleafs are always missing. Alright, that's fine. Ogerpon is ready to strike, and this is exactly enough. Bonk! Dude, will my Bayleafs stop hiding in my prize cards, please? I get mini heart attacks every time I search for something and it's not there. Here goes Arwen. There's the Trolley. Okay, what does that do? Search your deck for basics. Put them on the bench. Yeah. It's just nothing but EVs. This is 500 EVs. That sounds like heaven. I would love being surrounded by 500 EVs. There's Mega Absol. That explains the Dark Energies. There's Monkey. Having Battle Cage would be nice, honestly, so we don't end up getting, like, tipped out by the Monkey. Alrighty, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna evolve. We would need a little bit more energy on Ogerpon to one-shot. Actually, don't wait. Do we? Hold on. No, it's weak to grass. Yeah, nah, get over here. See, I was about to do a silly. Yeah, no extra HP. We don't need that. Alright, extra HP is bad. We do not need it. Hi, Rayquaza. You're a first-time chatter. How are you doing? Fuck. You should kill the Absol. I just did. Yeah, we should have enough to knock out the EVs afterwards, thankfully. Oh, thanks for being interested, Quasar. Your name, when I read your name, it sounds like a southern person saying Rayquaza. Nah, I like that big old Rayquaza. He's cool. Ogerpon is about to explode. I think you gave us the overview. Yeah. We should be good. They do also have, Ursaluna back there. So Ursaluna is absolutely able to... How much does that do? 240? Yeah, if we don't get a Big Meg, that'll cause some problems. But this Flareon should do enough damage here. We have Ultra Ball, though, so we should be able to search for Big Meg. Bow, 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 bow. Just killed a monkey. But I like the monkey! But, yeah, I think we're good, because we don't even need to... Well, never mind. Well, I was about to say, like, well, we have the Ultra Ball to go and grab Big Meg, but it looks like we don't even need to do that. Let's activate that, and we're just gonna Hilda to get the energy. Here we go. Why are you playing Research in Ogerpon? Because this deck, it needs the draw. It really needs the draw. This deck's biggest problem is absolutely its consistency. Yes, that's 2-1, not including the game that exploded for you, unfortunately. Ugh. Badoo. Your match? Right now, yeah, Rare Candy's a friend. Usually whenever, like, viewers pop in and want, matches, I usually just say yes, like, I don't mind. I've done that here and in, Match Duel, so, yeah. Alright, they're making me go first. Once again, we are opening with Chico. Oh, no, no, we're not. We have Mew. Alright, that's good. Jeez, I turned off my heater like 20 minutes ago and it already feels like Sub-Zero in here again. Mankey! I think it's going into Primate with that. Which is not ideal. We're going to attach, and that's all we can do for now. Bow, bow. Alright, there's Nest Balls. Let's see what else is here. Alrighty, we're on Mega Lucario. The Primates are auxiliary. Wild Kick! He's gonna kick me! Honestly, more than anything, I'm impressed by something that's able to just kick a Mew like that. Oh, we have the Soul Rock, but we're missing Lunatone. I've not used Mega Lucario in a while, though. I really like Mega Lucario. It's fun. Flip. Tails! Yeah! Although that still would have only done like 10 damage. This game is silly. Let's attach you. Let's Hilda. Let's grab Big Meg. Honestly, we could probably just keep on attaching. Like, we don't need to use the Meg in hand right now. But if we do, we get to restart. Yeah. And we got one more out of this. Let's see what we get. Another forest. We'll live. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. You like the card pulls? What's next? Any ideas? That's a great question. Because, yeah, I was looking at them. I was looking at those earlier when I woke up. The Giovanni card, the Meowth card with him in the background is very funny. Although nothing will beat that May card with her in the background like a fucking, like she passed away. That one's still my favorite. Accelerating Stab does no damage because Mew is psychic. Okay, game, you're being mean. I don't want to do this, but like we need to start actually building some momentum here. So we're gonna retreat, and we're gonna attack with regular Meg. May's dead. Yeah. Yeah, we need to start establishing advantage here. And the game is being mean. All right, we got Fez. That's nice. Most funny card, send some options and make a poll. That's a good question. Oh, there's all those like Imakuni cards from like way back at the beginning of the series. Imakuni was a Japanese comedian. And he has like a whole bunch of cards. He's in the TCG game on the Game Boy Color. You can run into him and he'll give you like random ass cards with him on it that do like really dumb things. The Imakuni stuff is a good example. Hold on. Alright, let's slap Fez on the board. We're still not getting much else. We're just gonna swing again. Yeah, here, let me send you the link on Discord, actually. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because if there's something that's always in my head for whatever fucking reason, it's the most random ass card trivia of stuff just for no reason. Wow, I like how we're both getting fucked over by the game being mean with energy at the same time. I am now getting fucked over slightly less. We have Big Meg. Alright, Big Meg is an... That was a missed input! Damn it! Alright, never mind. Keep swinging. Fuck it. Damn it! You're mean, game. Yeah. Monkey. Bow-now-now. I should play Dynamite Headdy on stream. It's probably like one of the treasure games I've played the least, but I still really like it. Yeah, we're gonna retreat now for safety. It absolutely does not need to be up front anymore now that Big Meg is ready. probably don't have to, because yeah, we... What does website do again? Oh, that's a Bulbapedia link. It's just like a Pokemon, it's the Pokemon encyclopedia, basically. Ooh, you know what else you can do? Hold on. Yeah, did you know that that counts for some reason? Did you know that the double energy lets you do one energy for a retreat cost? Because I remembered that from the other day when I did this, which is kind of weird, but also kind of cool. Oh, I also... Here you go, actually. I did this on stream the other day, a while ago. This is like a favorite Pokemon, like, grid picker. And I did that on stream the other day. And that was really neat. I kept the picture of the completed grid too. Here you go. Oh god, it's too big. Yeah, we'll hide that for now. Explosion! Yeah. Hold on. Anyway. Little brother intrusion later. I finally, yeah, you don't get to win, only I make me lose! You didn't win, I just lost! I love when games let you do that. But yeah, on stream, that other website I sent here is like a whole big old picture of your favorite Pokemon that you get to make yourself, which is very fun. I literally did this on stream the other day. It was like a few days ago, though. So yeah, that's something you can do on stream, too. It's very neat. Okay. Boop. There we go. You can play right. You got it. Yeah, we haven't actually done any dailies today. That's kind of funny. Head. Bing. We got it. Alright, let's go first. It is very important for this deck to go first because you want Forest of Vitality to be live as quickly as possible. Alright, we got Celebi, but we don't have energy, and that's not great because I really like having the Celebis in here. So we're going to hold on to the Forest because we don't need it yet. We'll only use it if they play their own stadium since we don't have a our Chicos on board. I would love getting Bugcatcher, Bugnet next. That would be very good, actually. I would appreciate that one a lot. Bow, bow. Alright, Alakazam. We get an energy. That's good. We can't attack, so we're going to use this to Teal Dance to get a draw. Alright, we got a Bayleaf out of that. Let's hit the Pokegear and get nothing for it. Great. Well, good news, we have Hilda. Bad news, we don't have Chico. So... this is going to be funky. Alright, they got their Poffins. What are they grabbing? They grab another Abra and a Rotom. Alright, they use the Fan Call because it's the first turn, so they get to grab their dudes. Oh, it's Dunsparce. It's Alakazam Dunsparce. Alrighty. There goes the big energy. You get the draws from that. Hold on a moment. Alright, we got Fez out of that. I like Fez. Fez is fun and friend-shaped. I think we'll play the Forest, and then we will hit Iono here, actually, to recycle our hand. We really want to mess with their hand, but, you know, we need stuff in our hand. Yeah, like that. Like all that stuff. That stuff, that's the stuff. We wanted that stuff. So it's Teal Dance. We get another draw out of that. We get another Chico out of that. We're putting both of them on board here. Do we need the Mew? I can place an energy. That'll give us the 2. We're going to put the energy on Celebi so that we can traverse time, and then we get an extra draw from the restart. Nice. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so let's get our both Bayleafs. We're absolutely gonna want both of those. And let's get Meg. And yeah, we're good. Can I send it to main Discord another one? Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. There go all their draws. No joke, I like having Hilda in hand, but man, we are really gonna appreciate the Ionos this game. Oh, there goes the Forest. That's not good. We need that. We'll be behind a little, but we can still attack with Ogerpon, so it's not too bad. Yeah, they're getting a ton of draws. No joke, if we get an Iono, we're gonna play what we can and then just hit it. We're gonna let it rock. Celebi might live. He might not attack this turn. Oh, really? Just hit me with the Cling 30? Do you got an evolution? No, just hit me with the 30. Alright. Trees! That's not a tree. That's fine. We will hit with Bayleaf. We will hit with the other Bayleaf. We're going to Teal Dance and hope for some trees. That is, in fact, not a tree. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's, in fact, not a tree. We will do enough damage, but what I think I will do instead is... Do I want to traverse time? Do I want to stay? No. Actually, you know what? We're just going to retreat instead. We're just going to start swinging. Yeah, I think that's our best course of action. The Grid is a Steam or root. It's a website. Yeah, it's just a website, so... What is up with that Abra artwork? Hello? Alrighty, good news. We have Iono, so we get to scramble their hand after this. There goes their Hilda, so we don't have to worry about boss's orders. Ogre Pond is about to get fucking annihilated right now. There needs to be second coin toss. Oh lord. Yeah, honestly, second coin toss in Pokemon would be silly, considering how much coin tossing goes on. That would be a very strong card in Pokemon. Alright, so he used Hilda, so he can't boss his orders. So we should be good, because we can evolve our Megs this turn. We have Super Energy Retrieval to grab energy to be able to do the attack afterwards. We have Iono to reset their hand. And they're about to lose 2 cards if they decide to assassinate Ogerpon here. So we're going to be a bit ahead. They're going to Wonder Patch. That's a Psychic from, hello? That's not what he had there. That's just a Psychic from, Grave, right? Yeah. Yep, there it goes. Thank you, Ogerpon. You have done your service. Alright, we're gonna Bayleaf. We're gonna wait, for the flipping of the script. We're gonna attach Big Meg first, so I don't misplay. Then second Meg. Then we're gonna Night Stretcher. We, sadly do not want Ogerpon. Sorry, Ogerpon. There we go. And now it's Iono. There we go. Going to Nest Ball. We're going to get Chico on board. We're going to Bug Hatch. We got the other Iono out of that, too. The game really wants me to have this, which, thank you, game. And now we're going to flip the script after we're done doing our searching. Much better. Alright, swing. Good news, I do not need more than 2 energy for this, so honestly, I think I might just attach the other 2 to the Chico that's down there right now. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I Totodile. I think it's a Psychic draw. How are you? My head is exploding, but I'll live. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we're definitely in a better state than they are right now, because even if they hit me with Alakazam again, honestly, another Iono is going to just, like, absolutely shred their plans. Even if they assassinate Meg here, Also, let me, put my hat on. And put my sweater on. It's cold in my room again. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. That reminds me, I recently 100%ed the Trials of Mana remake, like, like last month. It was very fun. It's a very good remake. Alright, let's zip up. We zipped up. Yeah. Yay, his bulk came. Outside his house. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. Bonk. Alright, bad news. That's a lot of damage. Good news, we're still alive. Because 240 is a lot, but it's not 360. I have a joke. I'm listening. What do we want here? We want to attach energy. What's the difference between Disney Plus and Cornhub? Oh, Lord. What? Disney Plus wants you to hate your stepmom. Yay! Dude, why are all my Baileys hiding in the prize cards? Alright, bad news. I think that's all my Ionos. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. So they will probably be able to do their damage unimpeded now. And unfortunately, because most of their guys are like 1 prizes, what would we need? We would need to bosses orders the Fez. But even then, that wouldn't be enough. Because if we get the Fez, that's still only 2. They won't be able to evolve, so we can bosses orders one of the Abras before they evolve. That would also be pretty handy. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. Such is the advantage of 1 prize decks versus multi-prize decks. They don't lose as much necessarily when one of their Pokemon is knocked out. The momentum is like much more in their favor. The tempo loss from losing one of their Pokemon compared to me losing one of my Pokemon isn't as drastic. Alright, Big Spoon is ready. Alright, so they have Kadabras ready. To see if they have any rare candies. I'm not sure if they do or not. There's Night Stretcher. Alright. Got Alakazam out of that. There's the other Kadabra. There's more draws. The attack is a 1 energy attack, right? It doesn't, yeah, it's a 1 energy. Yeah, so they're not, you're hurting for energy either. I'm gonna stream that grid thing. Yeah, that's what I did. Why is a parking a car like finding a girlfriend? Why is it? Lord. All the good ones are taken, you stick it in disabled one and hope no one finds out. Listen, I'm no dad, but I appreciate a good dad joke, alright? I play Dragon Quest. Alrighty, still not bad. What do we get? We got grass energy out of that. Alright, let's attach to Chico. There we go. I shouldn't have done that. I should have swapped with Meg. That's fine. It's fine. We'll live. We have boss's orders. We have Force Vitality, but we actually don't need it anymore. So let's Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of the Nest Ball. Let's get rid of the Vitality. I have to go to sleep like Kamala. Myra Candy! Yeah. God, I wish I could fucking fall asleep like that. I hate that. He's probably about to knock out that Meg. So let's grab this Meg, because he's probably about to knock out that Meg. Yeah, I wish. You just take a nap and you just, like, get money for it. I wish. Pay taxes? Yeah, where they just take $1. Fire candy! Good news. I did, in fact, finish my fried rice, despite begrudging that I wasn't going to be able to finish it. But I did it. God, I hate eating on stream. Boss's orders. Alrighty, we're going to assassinate the Meganium. Not gonna lie, getting Iono here would have been hysterical, but I think I only run 3 in this deck. No joke, though. If I get an Iono now, it will be very tempting to not use it. I'm just saying. Get the grass energy. We're going to flip the script first. Alrighty. It's Bug Catch. Alright, we get another big Meg out of that. Unfortunately, they might actually just literally have enough in their hand where it won't matter anymore. We don't need all the excess damage, so we don't really need to attach an energy, but let's just do it, just to. Do I want to boss's orders? It's not really going to matter if I knock out the Fez, but, like, you know, I want to knock out the Fez, so yeah, I will. It will make me feel good, knocking out the Fezendipity. But yeah, they got this. The stall momentum from knocking out their Pokemon as opposed to my Pokemon made this a bit more in their favor, even with the Ionos. Like, they still had good enough draw power to push through. And they have enough for a Psychic draw to one-shot right now. That's how it works, right? It's double what's in your hand? Yeah. Yeah, they got it. I'm glad I did Chrono Trigger on the channel. Like I said, I'm not in love with that game like everyone else is, but it was a very fun playthrough. Any day now, sir/madam. I would like this this battle to be over. You have more than enough damage. Thank you. Oh well, good game. I like the Christmas sweater. Oh no! But we did get all of our dailies done out of that. So there is that. Not gonna lie, I kind of appreciate that you can do all your dailies in one round in this. Because I love Master Duel, but man, Master Duel just makes it take some time sometimes. Speaking of, on to Master Duel. Konami jump scare! Alrighty, actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we get to anything here, let me go put this in the kitchen and get more water. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Bam. Alrighty, and as always for Master Duel, we start with our daily Duel Live watching. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, we have some Primite cards in hand. We have Ghost Bell, Fulo, Super Poly, Drill Beam, and Scream. Our extra deck is looking... Alrighty, that lets me know what we're on, finally. We're on Dark Magician. Primite Dark Magician with the new Dark Magician stuff, which is very cool. I still need to make the... There's Magician Souls. We have a starter, so we should be good as long as we don't get disrupted. We get Max Seed, but honestly, I think I would take the challenge here. Nope, we're just gonna give him one. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. We can set Drill Beam, Scream, and Super Poly. There we go. We can't use Fulos anymore, but if we win, it won't matter. There's Rhoda. Let's see what we're grabbing out of that. Alrighty, we're against Sky Striker. We're going to Scream. We're going to stop her and banish her, which is going to help a lot with this. We have Eternal Soul. We need to be careful with that against Sky Striker. They can destroy it. We have a face down. We're doing good. Old DM is like still pulling his punches. The old man still got it. He's still, in fact, the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. Alrighty, sweet. Hold on. I like that. Our Dark Magician player did not flip up Eternal Soul yet. Eternal Soul and the Blue Eyes version, True Light, only work and only destroy all your monsters if it's face up when it's destroyed. So they're not flipping it yet because they know that. This person knows their deck. That's a really good check. Alright, we have Ether Barrel. We're going to get a normal summon. We're going to Chalice Ether Barrel, so we're not going to get a draw from that. We're going to Drill Beam the Chalice. We really want that Primite card. But they're going to hit us with Droplet. And now we're going to use Eternal Soul and try and get something out of it, along with Super Poly, in order to stop the Droplet from working on them. But it will work on whatever you decide to bring out here. Dragoon. Alright, Eternal Soul is active. We're going to activate Forbidden Droplet, because Forbidden Droplet does not target, so it will still get Dragoon. That lets us use Lordly Load. We can activate the load now to grab Roar. We can Roar for Dark Magician. We can send away the Dragoon in order to bring out the new guy, Master Destruction. We can grab Gaze of Timaeus. We can Eternal Soul to bring back Dark Magician. And we're going into the swinging right now. There's swing 1, there's swing 2, and activate Gaze for the extra summon. They're going to Eagle Booster it, though. They are, in fact, playing Eagle Booster. Not gonna do much. And out comes United Magical Dragon, who is, in fact, a tower. So that last card wouldn't have worked anyway. Pretty damn good. That was a good duel. Oh, I should switch the Twitch thing. We're not on TCG Live anymore. We are, in fact, on Master Duel. My bad. There we go. That was a good duel. That was a really good one. Alright, what are our dailies? We need to Trap, Spell, and Normal. That's going to be really awkward for the decks that I have, but we'll make it work. Last time I did this, I was using, Cyber's Pile. I think we'll just stick with it. We have a decent amount of the things in there for that, so let's stick with it. Alright, let's go. We could also go back to Rocket, but I want to switch it up every once in a while. I haven't used Cyber's Piles in a while. Bars. Alright, we lose the coin flip. Alright, and we're going second. Let's hope we have enough gas in hand to be able to combo through whatever they set up here. Because that's one thing Cyber's Pile can do if it has the right hand for it. Honestly, this hand just might work. We have Fulos in hand, Firewall Guardian, Debug, and Microcoder are all good. AI Connect being able to summon Firewall Guardian, or we could use his on field effects to add a Cyber's monster. There goes Piri Ray. I'm going to Fua. Let's see if they stop it. There's Ash. Exile of the Wicked is not going to be too handy here unless they're literally playing Ubel. Or they're doing Live Twins, which I doubt. Yeah, Blue Eyes. I figured that would be the only... Ubel is the only other thing I see this card used in. It can be used in a lot of things, but... No. There, in fact, on Blue Eyes, where I most commonly see the card. There's the Maiden in White. Exile of the Wicked, he don't even look like he's doing that much. Like, bro's just, like, handing out potions. What's going on in the background? This card confused... Yo! Bro is... Dude, his hair is hysterical. His hair actually doesn't look like it's attached to his... He's wearing a hairpiece. That's not his hair. That's not his hair at all. Alright, there's True Light. So, let's see. Coder from hand lets us send, add a, Signet card, which is nice. Or no, or Brain is Braining. Yeah, if this card is sent from hand or field, you can add a Signet spell. Or if it was sent as field, you can add a Cyber's monster. We might want to use AI Connect. What do we want to do here? No, I think we want to AI Connect Firewall Guardian. That will let us get him in the grave. It'll summon him. It'll get something else to our hand. Most likely, the lady. I'm forgetting her name. Because, yeah, backup. It'll let us get backup. We can use backup. Using backup, we can get Wizard, and then we can start climbing. We used Guardian, so Guardian can also come back. Yeah, I think that's the plan here. We're gonna AI connect on Guardian. We probably want to leave Coder in hand and Debug in hand in case shit goes bad. Alright, there goes Spirit. Ah, my head is starting to head again. There be the one with eyes of blue. Kaiba-man will now banish himself. Maiden will summon herself. So what are they gonna end on? Because I know a couple of the Blue Eyes cards are banned for this. So, like, I'm curious on what their end board is going to be. So they can go into Spirit, but I think they only have one Spirit. So, like, what else are they going to be doing? They just got Chaos Max. Are they, like... I guess that's the plan. Just hit me with the Chaos Max. There's White Stone of Ancients. I guess, like, hit me with that. Hit me with the... Is Master Magia available? Huh. I don't know, actually. Alright, we'll take all those. Out comes Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Are we just gonna go into a 10? I doubt, right? Like, I would imagine tagging into... There's Ultimate Fusion. Out comes Magia. Alright, so Magia is in fact the threat here, right now. Let's see, can we, in fact, push through a Dragon Master Magia? That's what we'll be drawn next. Not gonna lie, if I get Red Reboot... They end. Okay, if I get Red Reboot, being able to stop their True Light effect would be pretty nice. They're summoning a Blue Eyes. Is it just Blue Eyes White Dragon? No, just a Blue Eyes monster. So they might be able to get Jet out of that. Yeah, that. So there's Jet. This is now trickier. Now they have Destruction Protection. We need to build up to a lot here. They have... Multiplication in hand is not what I want to see. That is not a good card in my hand. Well, this is the problem. Yeah, alright, so if I AI connect, unfortunately, Dragon Master Magia is just gonna proc immediately. I really wish I had Small World and stuff right now. Yo, why was Pot of Greed so freaky? Did you see that tongue movement? What the fuck? No, he's letting it rock. Okay. I'm fine with that. What are we gonna add to hand? We're gonna add Circular. I said we're going to add Circular. There we go. Okay. Alright. We bring out Circular. By sending Sigma, we now get more bodies on board, unless they decide to stop that. But Sigma's already in the grave. Okay, so there's their monster negate. Okay, I'm fine with that. They now need to use Spirit's graveyard to stop Circular here. There they go. Okay, wait, this might pan out well. We, in fact, might just be fine here. I think I know what I want to do. We're going to normal summon Lady Debug. There we go. We're going to add backup to hand. Okay, so Spirit can still tag into a Light Dragon, and what we'll do, we'll take you two. Spirit can still tag into a Light Dragon, and True Light is still available. So we need to be a little careful. We can Firewall Guardian. So now Guardian comes out as a free material, and we can use backup for extra material. Alright, there's their tag. What are they tagging into? That's the question. Into Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Okay. So now they're probably going to return Splash Mage. Yeah. Okay, but we can still make this work. Yeah, because we can, in fact, do this. Go into Code Talker. We can use Microcoder to send something else. Backup is live again. It's a UR, right? Yeah, it is. We can sign up Mighting, but I don't think we want to do that. I think what I want instead... Send a card from hand to grave. I don't think we want to just yet. Although we could. We can multiply Tempest Terahertz if we do that. Let's add that to hand. Hold on a moment. Wait, we might have it here. Let's see. He's still on a spell negate. So we just... Let's see. Let's summon back up. There we go. That lets us add a couple things for hand. Yeah, we're gonna add Wizard. We're gonna discard Exile of the Wicked. It is not helping us right now. We can summon Wizard by bringing back Microcoder. We'll put him over here. We'll put him over here. We're going to do this. We are going to fucking detonate that Maiden of White. She is about to explode. You better get rid of her now, because if not, I will kill her. There we go. We can absolutely still punch out the Wizard, but instead, now that we've done that, I think what I want to do is place the Magia in the back row. Or we could just punch Vanilla. We could absolutely, in fact, just punch... Never mind, you didn't... She is, in fact, still flipped. She is alive. She's going to explode. Oh, yeah, she is gone! Because, yeah, you returned him to the extra deck. But, I never used his effect. So, thanks. Let's see if they have the rock. They're still proccing True Light. Like, they could still grab something that way. So yeah, we're going to Splash Mage. We're going to bring out... It doesn't really matter. Sigma, I suppose. They're going to Veiler. That's fine. Look at that. The Veiler, and we're still in the clear here. Yeah, that has to be, like, True Light proccing still, because there's absolutely no fucking way that they would Nibiru their board right now. Them Nibiruing themselves would be, like, criminal. So they're probably all out of interaction. Let's see. Let's bring back literally anything. There we go. And then here's what we're going to do. We're going to Dark Fluid. We don't even need the Silent Mining. We're going to send Pack-Bit. That lets us use Pack-Bit. That lets us place Magia in the back row. That lets us discard Multiplication. And because Multiplication was just sent to grave... I think they're cooked. Because, yeah, it doesn't matter what I attack, aside from, like, literally the Jet Dragon. As long as I literally just don't attack that. I think we win. There's Majesty, but yeah, it's not going to matter. Here we go. Alright. Yay, I love the steam. Alrighty, that was a good duel. Five. Chaos Trap Hole. When a light or dark monster would be summoned, pay 2,000 life points, negate the summon of a light or dark monster, and banish it. It's pretty good, honestly. Let's keep going. Tails! Well, guess I'm not using that trap. Damn. Ooh, yeah, it is cold in my room again. Damn. Alright, we have Chaos Trap Hole. We have Droll. Honestly, Droll is going to be a massive thing here. Half life points is kind of scary, though. Got Cheery in hand is also nice. Pot of Extravagance. Let's hope they don't, have to do anything else. Ooh, I'm gonna pet the Ritual War even. One face down. I'm confident. I think we can play through one face down. We have a Fuelos. Well, it being in my hand and not helping me, so here we go. Alright, we're going to... None of my guys are dark, right? Yeah, so we're going to hold off yet. We're going to activate Sigma for the free summon. We're going to get Cheery Sigma for another free summon. We're going to put them over here. I always prefer putting them, like, to the left first before I put them anywhere else, because I usually use the right-hand extra monster zone because I play Addict Nister, so I'm used to that. We're going to add back up. Alrighty, we're going to... I think we just go into Splash Mage right now. We're going to use Gachiri to make sure the Splash Mage can actually, you know, do his splashing. Super polymerization. Well, we have AI Connect. Oh, looks like it was Exodia. Exod, the Fires of Rage. So we're gonna get polyed here. But honestly, we have AI Connect and backup. This is honestly pretty good. They set down the Earth Golem. We get a draw out of that because they put a guy down, but that's fine. We have this. Equal to its original attack during the damage step only. Oh boy, I have bad news for you. So we're going to use backup. We're going to slap backup right down. We're going to add... What do we want to add to hand? We can add circular to hand. As a good matter of fact, because we... And then we can use backup. We can add something else to hand. Let's add Wizard. Let's discard... I kind of want to keep the Ash Blossom. We might have to get rid of the Chaos Trap Pole. So we'll send away Circular. We'll send Diameter. There we go. Let's take these two. Let's go into Wicked. We can use Wizard. Summon Wizard to an arrow Wicked points to. There we go. We don't want to change that, so we don't have to change that. Let's go into Link Decoder. There we go. Still don't need to do that. That is nice that you can do that, though. We're going to go into Transcode Talker, taking the Wicked and the Decoder. There we go. Decoder comes back. Again, I like putting them over there. Going to activate. Bring back literally anything, does not matter. But we did not use Splash Mage yet, so we get the Splash Mage again. Let's bring out Gachiri again, why not? 1, 2, 3. We will activate once more. We're just going to send Packbit. We're just going to put him in the back row. There we go. And now we just need a little bit more attack. And in order to do that, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 here. We need just a smidge more. So I think this will work. There we go. Oh yeah, he takes no damage for the... I'm a fucking potato. It's okay. You know what? It's okay. There's no mistakes. Just happy little accidents. Don't worry about it. Magical Mallet. You know what? While you're doing that... There we go. Let's send... Honestly, I kind of want to send Defensor. But no, we'll have more attack even after we send it. Yeah, let's just send D-Save Worm. Alright, we're just malleting everything, I guess. Ow! There goes Exod, the Fires of Rage. Do I want him to use that? No. No, I don't think he will. Because if you're playing Magical Mallet, that means you want the body. You want the pieces. No, you're not getting the pieces. Well, there's a Lava Golem. There's the Ankh. Well, this is a problem now. Damn. Yeah, now I just explode. You win this round, Exodia. Bonk. Oh no. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have not landed on a single mighty space. Shien Spy. Why? That's not funny, game. Is that the cubic? Yeah, it is the cubic boss monster. That's funny. Where are we at so far? I think we need, what was it? Spells, traps, and normals? Yeah, we have not used any traps yet. Deck is no traps. Aside from like fucking Red Reboot and the Omni Trap. Bing! Damn, coin flips have been diabolical today. Well, we have Fuelos in hand. Phantom in hand is not great. Half-life points, also not great, but Small World is great. Could be worse. Cornfield Quaddle. No. And also, no. Let's see if this will be enough. It's one face down. Alrighty. Let's hope they don't have Ash Blossom, because ashing my Small World will make me very, 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 very sad, because it is currently my only play, so let's do it. We're going to target Phantom. We're going to target... I would like to be able to get Diameter, so what I think... We'll target Dotscaper. And then using that, we can add Circular, or not Diameter, Circular. We can add Circular to hand. There we go. Droll and Lockbird. That is annoying. We're going to place this down. We're going to summon Circular. That'll let us send Sigma to Grave at least. Now we just have to hope and pray that the rest of what they have is not able to stop us. And I'm not high confidence in that. Damn it! Game, you're mean. Is Super Poly just like completely... It is just literally at 3 for this event. Did they not think about that? Well, this is officially a problem. I don't control the Code Talker monster, so this card's not going to do anything in my hand. But I'd rather have it in my hand to discard for later than on the board taking up space. Although this deck doesn't really care about back row space as much. It's not the end of the world. Poly! Yeah, I might just be cooked. They might just be able to summon enough right here just to hit me hard. Yeah, they just summoned the dude with the swords. Or Magnum. I always forget that's a card. Yeah, Big Wing brings out the annoying lady. And they get a draw. Yeah, there goes Dailies. But yeah, now I just die. Damn. Oh no! Bing! Okay. You You know what? Hold on. Since we don't really use traps too much, let's... Where is it? There we go. Yeah, let's go back here. What was the other thing I put in? I think I literally just put in, the fucking... Not you, you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just do that. Man, once again, coin flips have just not liked me today. Going second. Alright. I drained all my coin flip luck playing against Rick Andy. Okay, 2 quick launches is insane. I'm using this Perulia immediately. I'd drain this VTuber model dry. You know what? It has been a good couple of months since I've had someone say something extremely sus. I'll let it slide today. Hi, Airport Rapid. Thank you for being interested. Yeah, if you think you want to drink this one dry, boy, wait till you see the model I eventually want made. It's literally just my hunter from Monster Hunter. Alright, there's Shizuku. We still have Ash Blossom in hand, so we should be able to stop whatever she draws here. Alright, we have 2 quick launch. This is actually insane, having 2 of these in hand. Although full row of back row is very scary, and I don't like it. Yeah, so we're going to tell the Shizuku no. There we go. Alrighty, I would like, ideally, both of these playing out. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to quick launch 1. Alright, that works. We're going to quick launch into Rocket Tracer. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to quick launch again. And we're going to use Tracer's effect to blow up this quick launch. I should not have put it in that row behind me in the off chance that they are playing Imperm. They're not. They instead decide to yoink my guy. Okay, you know what? It's a Widow Anchor. We can, in fact, still play through this. Because quick launch is quick launch. That just means we don't get to destroy our own quick launch, but it does mean we still get loader. Yeah, they don't have enough spells in the grave to be able to take it. They're gonna imperm. Okay, that's where they imperm. So they're gonna imperm that. We're fine. We still have our normal summon. I think we're still in the clear, relatively speaking. So let's... That's what if I control, right? Yeah. Let's go into Tracer. Or not Tracer, Striker. Let's get our field spell. Alright, we got Boot Sector. We're going to activate Boot Sector. We still have our normal summon, which is really good. Here we go. Let's special summon the Metal Rocket, so we still save a normal summon for later, just in case. Looks like we won't have to. Alright, and we get our goal. Yay! Alright, so all we need are traps. And then that's our dailies. Alright, we're close to getting the Ghost Bell dual mate, which is fun. the traps are going to be a little annoying, not going to lie. As nice as it is that we have an Omni trap that we search, it will be mean. Alright. Bing! Finally, I won a coin flip! Although they're using the Cyber Dragon case, so they might just be playing Cyber Dragons, and I might explode at the end of this anyway. But you know what? You gotta do what? You gotta believe! They start with the Gem Knight Topaz. Alright, that stops imperms and whatnot from working. That's very nice. We have Absoluter in hand, which is also nice. We're going to quick launch into Loader. Here we go. Since we have Absoluter in hand, we'll grab... Honestly, Noctivision is not a bad idea. Because we'll grab the other one later. We'll summon Absoluter. Here we go. And because we just summoned, we can summon Noctivision. Rapid Trigger in hand is very nice. Let's take Loader. I gotta be careful with these two because they're not rockets, so they will be funky when I do other stuff. Activate Boot Sector. Go into Delindrous. Using Absoluter, because using that we can add Rocket Tracer to hand. There we go. Now we can normal summon Tracer, but we're going to use the Boot Sector instead. There we go. Display heroes. My heroes deck is done. We will blow up Boot Sector in order to special summon a friend. There are many friends we can summon here. How about Silver Rocket? I like Silver Rocket. Let's go into Trisborel. Add Interlock. Activate Interlock. We will bring out Fatal Flare. We will send away Striker and Loader. Using that, we will, of course, add Detonator. So we're going to turn Silver Rocket into Pisty. Yeah. And now we'll summon Detonator. Bring out the Delindrous. We have spare bodies, but don't worry, we will make this work, alright? You just gotta do what? You gotta believe. So take you, because you're in the way. Oh no, we don't want to do that yet. Damn. You know what? It's okay. There's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Listen, we will be down a body. Who cares? Alright. Get a draw. Get another Absoluter out of that. Let's target Delindrous. Let's bring out Tracer. There we go. Let's use Fatal Flare. Let's target anything, doesn't really matter here. Equip him with the Trisborel. Detonator, bring him back. Go into the Link 2, we'll use you and you. Into Breach Boral, yeah, that's his name. There we go. Add Reboot to hand. And then go to the 5. We fumbled, but you know what? It's okay. Wrong one. Always start with the biggest one. I can't remember that. You think I'd be used to that? No, I'm not. Out comes Shroud. There we go. blow it up. Boom. Yeah, take that. It's from hand too, right? No, from field. Okay, good to know. In that case, let's set this down. I have a silly idea. Because you just need 2 dark dragons, right? Yes, you do. You, in fact, do. Alright, so yeah, we'll wait there. Boop. Ball! I'm waiting for it. Just I'm expecting it. The ball, lava golem. There's been a lot of lava golems this event. But you'll never become a man. Until the end, Judgment Night. Subtraction. He's going to do some evil math. Alrighty. So that's special summon. We got another special summon right here. Alrighty. Cynet mining. Okay, that helps a lot. They're on Adagnister, so they're on a bit of a different pile here. We're gonna use Ash Blossom here. We're gonna save the Boral reboot for the field spell. Now that I know what they're playing, I know absolutely I need to stop them on their field spell. Pass down the righteous call. Lifeless corpse as far as the eye can see. What are you waiting for? Summon the funny cyber thingamabobs, funny man. Did she just slip, or was that a pose? I'm over here clicking the fucking... I'm clicking SP. I think that was a pose. Yeah, that was a pose. Alright, there you go. You know I'm gonna summon. We'll wait. Alright, there's Pikari. They add the spell trap. I think what we'll do here is we will... Boral end. We will negate the Pikari. We'll bring out Silver Rocket. And we'll use Rapid Trigger. We'll wait just a bit more, because we still have the trap. It's Adam Potato. Oh, we can roll them. Yeah, that'll cause issues for them. They need that. Innocent cries and hatred squeal. What are you waiting for? Summon the funny, what the fuck are these things? Like, I played this deck and I still don't know what these things are. I still have this deck, I just don't know what these things are. Any day now, funny man with the funny, I don't know, they kind of look like food. They look like candy. I'd eat them. Would you eat a Adignister? I would. Look at it. They look delicious. Where's the green one? Yeah, like, look at this. Tell me this son of a bitch doesn't look delectable. I would absolutely eat a Bururu. What are you waiting for? Summon stuff! They are stuck. They must not be used to this deck, which I understand. Honestly, of like the Cyburst decks, Ignister is like one where sequencing matters the most, so they're probably like hard stuck on decision making right now. Alrighty, they took those two. There comes Splash Mage. I'm gonna wait just a little more. They took the one into Decoder. Okay, that helps. They're gonna splash. I think I know what I'll do. I think I'll use Boral Shroud on Silver Rocket and stop whatever they plan on bringing out here. Because they're about to bring out the big guy. I don't think they're going to have any more spells or traps, so... Let's see. There's Transcode. Decoder comes back. You know what? Let's do it right now. Does this work the way I think this works? Hold on. Does this work the way I think this works? For science. I'm fine throwing the game for this if it works the way I think it works. Hold on a moment. It does not. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll hit Transcode then. That's fine. I am fine with that. It was for science. Take those two. Out comes Crystal Heart. It's fine. We'll take you and you. Go ahead. Yeah, and I just use it now. Oh no, I can't destroy them because they're pointing. Damn. Well, this is gonna hurt, but we'll live. Access code. Oh yeah, they still have Splash Mage. Yeah, it'll hurt, but we'll live. Damn, we didn't even get to use the trap this turn. Curse me, science! Yeah, then you just punch him. Bam. Bam. And then we'll summon you, because you are a friend. And then we will use you, and we will summon you. You are also a friend. Do a Perulia from that, which we don't really need. They can't do anything this turn, so we're in the clear. We're going to use Boral End. We're going to target Splash Mage here for no particular reason, honestly. Let's bring out Silver Rocket. Bam. Alright. And then all we're going to do, literally, is... Ooh, wait, actually, yeah. Let's do this. And we'll take you. Bam! Out comes Savage! With a soon-to-be very ridiculously big butt because of the Link 5. It's still not enough to punch, but you know what? Do we have... Did I... I did. Here's what we'll do. We'll bring out... Ooh, wait, yes. Bam. And then we can go bam. And then we can go bam. And then when we go bam, right? What we can do, we can take this, right? And then we can also ball. We can take you, and then we can take you. So we're gonna take those two, and we're gonna go bam. And then here's SP. So we can't attack directly, but we'll live. Let's get rid of... There's a lot of options, honestly. You. And we get an Apps Router, so we get to add to hand. There's a lot we can add to hand, but we're going to add Loader, because Loader gets us more junk. There we go. We're going to normal Loader. That lets us add Detonator. I said that lets us add Detonator. Now let me special summon it. Game. Game. Let me summon it. Game. I know there's 60 seconds. Game. You're being mean. There we go. I have ball in this. Do I? No, I don't have ball in this one. Oh well. Bom, 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 bom. Yeah, alright. And then all we do is punch that one. Bonk. Yeah. And now we just hold on. And then we bring back a dude. Let's bring back you. Alright, there we go. Savage, no! He was so young! His best course of action is probably literally just going into battle phase and then just attacking SP. I don't see what else could be done here, really. That needs 2 dragons, right? Yeah. Yep. And we'll just bring out Tracer, because why not? I like Tracer. It's friend-shaped. That's only on Link Monster, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. Wait. Oh, we got a quick launch out of that. Isn't that lovely? Quick launch. Ash Blossom. I'm fine with that. Blow it up. It's okay, quick launch. It's not your fault. But yeah, I think we're good. I don't know why I'm doing all this extra stuff. Yeah, let's target you. Bring out another big butt. Like you. I love that he's even a silver bullet. Like they were cooking with that. But yeah, I think that's game. One, 2, 3, and that's 4. Yep. All right, we didn't get any traps out of that, but we'll live. Yay! 4. Once again, why are we so fucking close to the board? Who plays Monopoly like this? Back up! Remote Revenge. Activate only when a monster you control is targeted by a spell, trap, or effect monster's effect that destroys a monster on the field. Switch the target to an appropriate monster your opponent controls. That sounds hysterical, but please back up. Thank you. I don't want to be that close. Like, that's fine. We do not need to be at, like, you know, board sniffing distance. But yeah, we just need a singular trap. So you know what? Really quick, let's just head on over to ranked and just use fucking stun. Because my stun decks have a bajillion traps. We literally just need to play exactly one. Doesn't matter which one, just one. Where is it? Not one worse day, one bad day. Where is it? One bad day. I am blind. There it is. There we go. See, look at all that pink. Watch me lose a coin flip here, too. Yep, do it. Game, I just want to do my dailies. Please, just let me play a singular trap. Honestly, this hand could be worse. One face down, Two face downs, 3 face downs, Alrighty, and we get Teekboo. Alright, Morganite. Alright, that went off without hitch. We're gonna normal summon Barrier Statue of the Abyss. We're gonna put down Compulse here, in case that's the Imperm column. We're gonna put Utopia here. We're gonna put Teekboo here, and Solemn Judgment way the fuck over there. Alright, let's swing. Bonk. Watch them surrender. Watch them not even be using anything, and they just surrender immediately, and I still didn't even get to use a single trap. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting to see those cards explode. End. Okay, you know what? We'll live. Teekboo. There, we have officially used a trap. Alrighty, we're in the clear. We get Succumbing Song and Duster. Well, when you make it that easy. Aha! Another stun player. Everyone's all stunning today, aren't we? Not today. Never. Oh, they're on Stun Stall. They're playing Swift Scarecrow. They wanna win by doing some devious shit, extra devious. There's some turbo evil today. Well, we're just gonna compulse whatever the hell that is. At least it's not burned. That's a good question. Which one is worse? I think burned is worse because you like actually can't do anything about it. Stun at least gives you like the illusion of potential. Like there's like a chance where you can get a card and like you can get like Duster or something and like beat stun. But if you're playing against burn, you literally just like don't do anything. You just die. Maiden of the Millennium. Okay, what the heck is going on in their deck right now? I am confused. Alright, well, we have Patchy. We're gonna equip Patchy with the Moon Mirror Shield because he stops all special summons, not just a particular attribute. Shield of the Millennium. Well, it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, they can't special summon, so they're just kind of stuck. Face down, face down. Time tearing. We're tearing time. Necro Valley. We really don't need that, but fuck it. And there they go. Yep. I was waiting for that. Listen, I'm the last person you'll see surrender a game ever, but even I will be like, yeah, no, it's fair. I get it. I'm curious though, what were they playing? Did they have an out like Duel? History. No, big old Millennium Mash deck. Stalling to get the Millennium stuff. Links for summoning bodies. It's weird. Oh well. But yeah, that will be enough for me for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll come around for next time. Next time being Wednesday, where hopefully my head won't be exploding and I can actually start Final Fantasy III. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go take a nap now. Thank you. Later. Whee!